kind of to discuss this, and that, and the like benefits will be this, and that. And if you are blah blah blah, you should consider attending, or you are welcome to attend. You can be benefited, right? And in this case, and if you want to read more, go to this link, right? Or go there. And in this way, okay, it caught me. I possibly like it, and when I have time, I read more details, and I'm more prepared.
Correct. That is in regards to
I would say,
community
I would say, even like it
or
should be
any
anything. It
other
should be anything, any project which we're working on, every product which we're working, project, kind of whatever bundle.
Okay.
Anything. Let's say we cannot go to the details. Let's say just welcome space, because it's too narrow. Welcome space work together with the common hour and kind of commons handle and yeah, we cannot separate those. I would say it will be because we want to kind of to create this like seamless like experience, possibly.
Yeah.
At least for now. At least for now. But it will be like CNMCyber Support kitchen. Today our meeting will be related to welcome space, right? Why not?
Yeah.
Today we are touching welcome space only. Why not? Could be.
Okay. So also, just to mention for the record, I've already started the recording. So maybe we can go over what we envision or what we see. Let's say specifically the community board, how it should be structured.
I would say let's I feel like we are trying, as my boss said, and I put in my address. We are trying to kind of to boil the ocean. Let's start with normal. This kind of like let's start with this like CNMCyber Support and nothing else.
Okay.
And when we finish with CNMCyber Support, when we have it running, when like the handle is there, when it produces, when the welcome video is there, everything is there, then we will go to somewhere else. Because otherwise, it doesn't make sense to me to discuss community board unless we have something in place. So for now, we have only some websites, right?
Yes.
What products do we have? Some websites, some videos, like 2 videos which Rahim did.
Yes.
What else? Like some YouTube channel. This can be considered as our product too, like 2 products. But nothing good. We don't have any contract. We don't have any operating with anyone. Everything we should move in from projects to operations. And to operations right now hasn't been moved anything. We didn't award any operation project to anyone, any operation contract to anyone, ever. Why not? We need to have this operations, and in my view, operation, someone should have this contract.
Correct.
And I prefer this like a paid contract. And then we know, okay, it's working.
Yeah.
And then we will take this as a prototype and move to somewhere else. Does it make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. So maybe to give some context to Rahim, I'm sure he's not familiar with customer support. I'll share my screen. Let me know if you can see my screen.
I can see the screen.
Yeah. So
I can,
just
I can read it.
you can read.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
can read it.
yeah, the CNMCyber Customer Support is basically managing it involves managing the welcome space, common hour, scheduling common hour events, handling and responding to any assistance required through register at kenyax.com, designing entry tasks and supporting the onboarding process through maybe ideas or the structure or however support may be needed. So as you can see on my screen,
Wait a
Mhm.
second. Welcome space is one. Common hour the second one.
Correct.
What else? Registration support.
Yes.
Okay, got it. What is designing an entry task?
So
I'm not sure about this.
this is part of the welcome space. Like to be graduated to Wise Next space, probably this person will be involved in designing this process or maybe a test or whichever idea they may come up with. So that is, will be agreed upon by the team as the uh, test or requirement needed to graduate to the Wise Next Kitchen space.
I'm not sure about this
Mhm. But basically, the
because kind of like, yeah, kind of in my view, this is kind of the whomever will run
mhm.
White Snake's kind of kitchen.
Yes.
This person needs to design it
Mhm.
and just distribute it.
Okay.
Kind of another problem that kind of welcome space could be kind of a place for announcements,
Hmm.
which is good.
Yeah.
I miss this part. So
Hmm.
this is a part of welcome space.
Hmm.
It should be some kind of some recruiters should come and announce something.
On the
But entry task,
hmm.
no, it's kind of doesn't sound like right here.
Okay.
It's operation. It's not like this is operation. It's not creating anything
Project.
new.
Okay.
It's just running the operation.
Hmm.
And designing is a kind of it's a part of the project. Even kind of the nature is different.
Yeah. Okay.
Supporting onboarding process. You mean supporting means improvement or kind of development or like I would say instead of supporting onboarding process,
Hmm.
it should be like collecting feedback or kind of some like user experience.
Hmm.
So the goal of this person is to collect what people don't like or what doesn't work or
Hmm.
and to give to someone else to
Okay.
pass it on.
Yeah.
This is missing.
Okay.
So again, kind of like common hour.
Hmm.
You also kind of missing this like handle, commons handle on the Jitsi. So this is the iteration because so someone needs to create this like handle on Jitsi
Hmm.
and and collect the feedback
Yes.
and respond or kind of talk somehow on it.
Hmm. This is captured on the SOP for scheduling a common hour event. And also, Rahim, you tried
But
this.
it doesn't fight to me because kind of scheduling is like one part.
Hmm.
Collecting the feedback is another part. Like maybe it can go together, but I will say kind of
Hmm.
the handle by itself is a product by itself.
Okay.
the handle, like kind of this handle, or how we call it, like the room, like yeah, maybe room, like common room or commons room, or we probably need to come up with a good idea. Something like which is like should be sitting on Jitsi all the time,
Yeah.
24/7. It is kind of it is a product by itself,
Yeah.
a small sub product. So it must be here. So I will take out designing. Instead of designing, I will put this like a gypsy handle.
Yeah.
During the week, and instead of 5 supporting, I will give kind of like collecting feedback and collecting and analyzing and summarizing feedback. This is important.
Okay.
Not scheduling. Wait a second. Not scheduling. Go up. Not scheduling. Not scheduling. Common hour. Like organizing common hour. Organizing common hour event. Not scheduling. Scheduling is a small part.
Organizing is the entire process.
Yeah, organizing includes scheduling, facilitating,
Yeah.
scheduling and facilitating,
Yeah. So,
and collecting feedback. But we will put like I see collecting feedback as a separate, as a separate item.
operation. Okay.
We back. I want this to go kind of the operation, and this will be a good outcome. Kind of it's like when we have operation, at least like one operation,
Yes.
it will be like a big milestone. We have no any operation right now.
Yeah.
You are getting in, you are getting out, but kind of what you do is kind of a operation prototype, but this is not operation yet.
Yeah. So Rahim had a chance to test out the common hour SOP. Maybe he can share something about his experience. Since he managed to schedule, I think, for 2 weeks. Was it 2 weeks, Rahim? Or three?
Yes, thank you so much, Kevin. First of all, I would like to greet Gary again. Okay. Yes, I had a chance to schedule the common hour uh, for 3 weeks. The first time you walked me through the process, which was not that hard. And again, since it was the first time I had some few challenges which I shared, and you gave me clarity. So I had no problem. But scheduling it for the second time and the third time, it was just very simple because since the step-by-step guide is provided there on the space, common hour space, and then as long as I have a good connection and I follow the instruction, I did not see anything that was tough. I think the fourth time is when we told me the server had an issue when we even you also tried on your end, but I did not.
Correct. Yeah. And that was just basically the common hour event, not any other thing.
Yes, that was common hour event
Mm-hmm.
only that I tried. I also tried scheduling the community board meeting. There was a problem with the environment that I was, but no, there was no problem with the scheduling of the meeting.
Okay. So basically, what Rahim is saying is that with the SOP of the common hour event that we already have, from his experience, he was successful. So I think we are ready to move on with awarding this contract.
Let's do it.
Mm-hmm. All right.
It will be a good kind of indicator for me because
Yeah.
like I really worry why we don't have any like
Contract.
operations
Yeah.
going.
Mm-hmm.
Like for like during like 2 years we didn't build any operation yet. Doesn't make sense.
Correct.
And I would tell you also if we have this operation,
Mm-hmm.
it will be easier. It will be easier to work with kind of all this like all the people. We, by the way, we possibly it's kind of my idea right now.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we can start as our task.
Mm-hmm.
You gave them like Kenny X and then what's next?
Yeah.
Why not to start with their CNMCyber Support contract
Mm-hmm.
and say, okay,
Mm-hmm.
tell us.
Mm-hmm.
It's what kind of it should be.
Yeah.
It's what kind of what their kind of the ideas behind.
Mm-hmm.
This is the space.
Yes. What questions do you have?
Are you interested in?
Mm-hmm.
Tell us something. Are
Mm-hmm.
you interested in? Are you interested in kind of conducting it?
Mm-hmm.
If so, tell
Mm-hmm.
us what you kind of what questions you have or what improvements
Mm-hmm.
are you interested in this contract. And we can also use it as an advert in our like advertising campaign.
Mm-hmm.
We can say we're looking for whatever role we call like CNMCyber Support
Mm-hmm.
operator or coordinator or like we will pick like specialist.
Mm-hmm.
Middle school diploma is needed or primary school diploma is needed, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It can be good.
And we can see what will happen,
Mm-hmm.
but we need to build like what our second dry run kind of identified, the
Mm-hmm.
registration and so on and so forth.
Yes.
I would say it will be always kind of people are coming,
Mm-hmm.
like someone is interested in,
Mm-hmm.
this person arrived,
Mm-hmm.
they are kind of trying their best,
Mm-hmm.
they are energetic,
Mm-hmm.
then the more challenges they meet,
Mm-hmm.
the faster they are kind of fading out. And we need either to develop more like mature pieces so
Mm-hmm.
people can last longer
Correct.
or find the people who are comfortable with the chaos which we have right now. But the first operation is a good part the first contract, the first operational
Mm-hmm.
contract,
Yeah.
is a big milestone.
Mm-hmm.
So we at least will have someone
Mm-hmm.
who is working on the contract every week, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we will try to fill this position with some like potential participants.
Mm-hmm.
I like the idea to give them just like CNMCyber Support.
Yeah.
Kind of look at this,
Yeah.
tell us something.
Mm-hmm.
Are you comfortable? Not comfortable?
Mm-hmm.
What you if you are moderator, what would you improve?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Rahim had shared interest in handling this contract.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I'm. Let's go. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right.
We already have a do we already have a price tag on it or no?
No, no. But it was like just the common hour event scheduling it was roughly 5 hours. What we had initially approved for it.
Let's do it. Let's say if
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Uh, I wanted to reflect also kind of when the in the meeting like this kind of group meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Rahim said, "Oh, it's about sharing the knowledge." Yeah, sharing the knowledge also kind of can be a part,
Mm-hmm.
but it is not like just like sharing the knowledge.
Yeah.
I will probably identify this like CNM Cyber Support.
Mm-hmm.
I will identify this way, and this is in my view, very important.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we will have kind of many different special supports. Let's say if someone is involved with their Weissneck's kitchen,
Mm-hmm.
he or she can be supported there.
Yeah.
Like for like Kenix.com, probably it will be separate, like meetup and event and so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever is not covered, but some specific like specific meetings,
Mm-hmm.
specific spaces,
Yeah.
specific like GC handles,
Mm-hmm.
specific emails.
Mm-hmm.
It is a domain of like customer support.
Yeah.
So basically, if you don't have specialized resources
Mm-hmm.
or specialized kind of
Actions.
like yes, specialized sections,
Mm-hmm.
come here.
Mm-hmm.
It's the place for everyone.
Correct.
But if kind of someone say, oh, by the way, I want to make a contract and kind of, and how can I do this? So the goal of this like kind of support will be just direct person to a more special resource.
Okay.
Say yes, we have a separate space for this. We
Yeah.
have a separate like contract for this
Mm-hmm.
special operation.
Mm-hmm.
Like this person is handling right now.
Yeah.
Kind of you can send email to them.
Mm-hmm.
Blah 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 blah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have any questions, Rahim?
For now, I'm okay, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so happy that you didn't start. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Gary. It's good. Okay,
Yeah.
it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It starts like that. Yeah. All right. Unless there's anything else, we can adjourn at this point.
Thank you so much.
This is again back to kind of Kevin. You are trying to keep kind of these people from like the second run, but they have kind of there is a something which is going on there between themselves. So this was kind of coordinated. I don't know what happened. Maybe kind of in this like invitation, I saw like everyone's emails. Maybe it was kind of some inconvenience with this, and someone said, maybe some parents said, no, it doesn't work. Like, let's say, like I can imagine like this situation. Like, let's say Ashley doesn't feel comfortable, or not Ashley. Ashley spoken like someone else, like Maggie, right? Maggie never spoken, right?
Correct.
Maggie feel not comfortable, and Maggie told her mother that she's not comfortable with it, and her mother raised the issue with her, like with someone, right?
Yeah,
And kind of, and then they made this decision. Could be, right?
could be. Could be. Yeah.
We again, it's not our challenge. I would say we help somehow. They helped us. Done. Go. Move.
All right. Yeah.
The product didn't work for them, or their goals are changing. Like as I told like Ryan, in my experience, whatever. Like I had many people who were saying the same thing. Say, oh, I have a kind of a programming bootcamp, or I have this. I have like coding academy. I need to go to the university program. My mom kind of sent me to like kind of there, and they believe it's very important. And people like leave,
Yeah.
and a tiny percent of them they actually achieve something. Versus here, you start doing something, and you became some like if Ryan starts with their being cybersecurity volunteer for Applet, right?
Yeah.
Like whether he will be cybersecurity expert or not, it is good for his resume.
Correct.
In his resume, I work as a cybersecurity on like Applet Cloud.
Yeah.
I manage this. I manage like identity. I managed like I make like a different. Give me a second. Kind of a bus came, so I will close the window. I manage firewall. I polish the kind of like politics, like user politics. I kind of did this, and that.
Yeah.
I kind of I made an attempt, like we thought how to prevent DOS attack or this attack. We set up like two-factor authentication opportunity. Whatever is on the market. Like it is more valuable for employers
Yeah.
when someone has the experience rather than bootcamp.
Correct.
The bootcamp is more like kind of for parents to pay money.
Like
It
for
is how I will define it. In most cases, it's for parents to pay to collect money from parents.
yeah, and for certification, because at the end of it, they
Yeah,
get like a certificate.
yeah, but the work experience is certificate by itself.
It is.
We can possibly work on this. It is not our goal right now, but I would say if Ryan wants to stay and design this certificate, we can just say, okay, yeah, we're fine with this.
Correct.
The same certificate which kind of he got there, he can get here too, right?
Yeah. Free of
So
charge.
normally these boot camps, like their major advantage is that if organizer of the boot camp
Mm-hmm.
has a real request for real people working,
Mm-hmm.
then it's another story.
Yeah.
If someone is staying and say, okay, give me like 10 people and I will select one
Mm-hmm.
and I will hire this person,
Yeah.
then it's another story.
Correct.
That then it's not about money,
Mm-hmm.
but this is about like at least someone will get actual job.
Correct.
This is like from my experience.
Yeah.
In Kenya it might be different, but in America kind of this way.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay?
All
So
right.
what else?
Um.
So you will talk with to Rahim about kind of you and Rahim you will discuss kind of what they're how we
Mhm.
can start, right?
Correct. Correct.
I'm comfortable to kind of to give a bonus how